I don't know if this camera can catch this, but yeah, I can move my eyebrows very naturally like a worm. The biggest fan of him. I really want to visit sometime. And I wanted to like express myself not just in music. Namaste India, I'm musician SAAY, and I spoke with Namaste Hallyu about my music and more. First of all, I would recommend one of my songs called Circle. This one is my debut single, which was released in 2017. This song describes everything about me. Like, I'm very futuristic, but also very R&B and pop. I got the various genre in my music roots. So this song can explain like everything about me, about my music. I would say my music is just me, myself. So I want to choose just one word, but yeah, this might be just SAAY. This song is about my farewell that I experienced in my early 20s. I was in the middle of the process of, like saying goodbye, doing like farewell to my lovers, and that was the most hardest time in my life as a lover, and that experience was really tough. I wanted to write it down and just remembered just taking the time to be released, I wanted to be relaxed. I got like this experience. You might can't understand the feelings if you have some experience like that. I already wrote that story as my diary, and I just took it back and just let it flow to the music, and just chose every instrument and like that, and just it came very quickly. And I did collaborated the artist called Cole, and he's very good and very talented musician in Korea, and he's really good at tell all the story very naturally, not like it's the lyrics, but not the lyrics way. He's really good at that, so I wanted to, put his voice in it, because I really thought that, his voice is very fitable to this music. I don't know, in the time of 2018, around that time, I dropped my first full-length studio album called Classic. So I will choose that moment because, it was my first time to drop the album. So yeah, I will choose that time of era. My musical route is based on R&B and pop, because I started to think about, being an artist, being a singer on the stage is because of I watched Michael Jackson's video and everything about him. So his main genre was pop also, but also he did so many genres, especially in R&B. But if I have to choose just one, then pop and R&B. It can be one genre to me. It sounds and it feels like one genre, pop and R&B. So yeah, I will choose that genre for me. I also studied so many genres, like classic and jazz. I lived in New York. So when I did homestaying at that time, I always listened about jazz and those kind of music, and also hip hop and soul. There are so many genres that I can do and that I studied from. So I would say I try so many and many different genres. But if I have just choose one more thing for the future that I never tried before, then I would say maybe rock. I don't know. I always loved it, but I never tried that genre, so I want to try it one day in the future. So I just released my latest album, Summer in Love, and I'm actually done working my second studio album, which is going to be released in end of this year. I just cannot tell you the specific days for now, but yeah, I'm done working of it. And also I'm thinking maybe if I have a chance for that, I want to go on tour for the album and want to meet my fans, Slayers, in a face-to-face. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so writing for my own is like I have to like 100% concentrate on myself. So I have to like digging my own story from my present to the future. Like it has to be very specific. Like I have to find myself again and again for the album. So it's sometimes it's really hard because I think I know myself right now, but all the time in like digging myself again, I just can't find my another self. It's really like important to me to find myself again, but at the same time it's tough. And writing and like producing for another artist is like, you know, you have to like be another person but not that other person. You have to like put yourself in the same position, but you have to like get all the different views, all the different perspectives for the other artists. It's just all the energies can go and also back to me. It just goes around and around and around all the time, and it's really inspirational all the time. Like when I'm like out of energies, I always like finish my album. I'm done with myself. Like I have to refill my energy. Like that time, then I just start to produce for another artist like album. Then those kind of energies can, you know, back to me all the time. So it's really fun though. The most I remember this was the most fun, I would say Bambi with Baekhyun. He literally is the best vocalist in the male, like in the music industry. He's like incredible. Like all the like vocal techniques and all the way he do on the music is like amazing. Was so amazing. I learned so many things about music from him. Every time like I directed and every moment I did for him was amazing. Yeah, I would choose Bambi. First of all, I do work out. Yeah, I just love being in the gym all the time. And then I love to go out for a walk with my dogs. I love to go on a travel and like a simple road trip with like nothing. Like I just go with my dogs, drive my car by my own, and you know just find somewhere very new but that I never been to. Megadeth and X Japan, for sure. Yeah, those two groups were my hero. When I was in elementary school, and I was like 9, 10. My older brother was in the rock band, and he played a lot of instruments like drum and bass, like something like that. And I just watched so many videos and their concert video and everything like so naturally because of my brother. I'm really like crazy about every fashion things, and fashion is like just like a music to me. Like it feels like I have to be in that kind of industry for my entire life. And I designed and I studied designing since I was very young, and I wanted to like express myself not just in music way. I wanted to express myself and wanted to like wear in a very fresh way, in a new way as a fashion person. So I gathered some people to help up and launched the brand like 3-4 years ago now. I can move my eyebrow like very automatically. Does that make sense? Like, you know, my brows can be moved like a worm. I don't know if this camera can catch this, but yeah, like see this? Like I don't know why, but I practiced this like since I was very young. It was really fun to me. I don't know why. It's really weird. The one thing that I really feeling about, oh, this is the difference, is maybe the social media. That time, if we want to like meet the fans, then we have to select the time exactly and the local like places and everything so specifically. But right now, we just can meet our fans and like communicate with them every day, like if we want to. I'm gonna study more about social medias, like, you know, right now I have to like catch every moment on social medias. Like I have to try right now, but I think I have to study more. I don't know, it's just really hard to find the right time. I'm with my albums, then I'm really like active on the social media. Always like try to communicate with my fans like all the time. So yeah. Right now I'm studying French and Spanish, but I'm not really good at it. I'm just like started at it. So I will say more maybe sometime in the future. But right now, so yeah, I speak English like this because I lived in New York and many cities when I was a kid. So my parents were like put me in a very different cities and countries since I was very young, and I also speak Japanese. I lived in Japan too. So yeah, I speak 3 languages: Korean, English, Japanese, mainly. But yeah, I'm trying to study Spanish and French too. I'm studying Spanish and French because of my fans. They made me to start. I wanted to like communicate with them, not just in English and Korean and Japanese. I wanted to, so I wanted to be with them like more friendly and more like understandably. I like curry, like Indian, like original curry, but I never been to India before. So if I have a chance for that, then I want to visit India and really want to try the original, like local curry someday. One big, very iconic college that we really have to go into it, India is like very iconic, like it feels like very iconic, like you guys have your own like very original and fresh culture, and also the food is amazing. I heard of it so many times, and also I don't know why, but India feels like familiar to me right now because I always watch and always like try to feel the Indian culture. Like I love the actor Amir Khan. I'm the biggest fan of him. So I watch like all the movies like Three Idiots and Peking, A Secret Superstar. So yeah, it's really familiar. The India, I love India so much. I really want to visit sometime in the future. So my newest single, Summer in Love, is now out now. I'm ready for my second studio album right now. It's gonna be released in this year. I hope you guys looking forward to it just like me. And I really wanna go visit, seriously, India someday. And I really wanna meet you guys face to face in the future. I'm really looking forward to it. And thank you so much for having me though. It was really amazing. The reason why I chose the title of this song as Summer in Love is literally summer in love. That love was in summer. I want to study a 3D graphics. So I love to find something very new for myself always, and now is the time to study the 3D graphics. I think this kind of position can be very helped in the future for me. So yeah.